este video veremos una recopilación de peleadores opinando acerca de Khamzat Chimaev.
I can't judge Khamzat Chimaev based on his previous fight with Gilbert Burns or a previous fight with myself. I have to judge Khamzat Chimaev based on what I think he's capable of doing. And like he's blessed to be at the right place at the right time during the pandemic, to be pulled into the UFC and be able to run through 2-3 guys in a span of 13-14 days and still be able to just get guys out of there first round. And I think Khamzat Chimaev is just special. If he's able to get his hands on you and drag you down to the ground, I think he's able to impose his will down there.
I like that. Now, words are easy, actions are different. But when you look at that level of energy that he put into that first round with Whittaker to get him the heck out of there, that is scary. There is no other word for that. The biggest fear a combat athlete has when he's in the locker room prior to the match, any sport, wrestling, judo, boxing, in this case, MMA, the biggest fear is exhaustion. It's not the outcome not going their way. And when you have somebody like Chimaev who's aware that he can get tired, he's no longer naive to the fact and simply doesn't care. He embraces it. That's what Fedor did so well. That's what Dan Gable did so well.
Like he went out there and schooled Robert Whittaker in the first round, which is unbelievable. What he does, for me as a fighter myself, me as an already established champion, I look at him and I feel like I need to learn more with the grappling. I need to learn more with the attacks. I need to learn more with how to control someone and not let him move and play the game like he does.
You know, they've hyped up this guy for so long, but he's not come to fruition. He hasn't lost, but with the fight cancellations, him being sick, and sometimes that's out of our control. But he went was the first guy to ever submit Rob, and he did in the first round, and that warrants a jump the gun on Sean Strickland for me. And if you ask me personally, that's a fight I would rather want, because it's a fight that the people want, it's a fight that more fans want, and I believe Khamzat is the next best guy.
The one thing that I'll say he does beautifully, he changes angles incredibly well. He will turn a corner on anyone to get to the right angle to be able to drive and make himself heavy and have more strength. You know, I know people, you look at body types and you think, oh, this guy's stronger. It's not a matter of how much weight they move, it's how they move it. And Chimaev understands how to move that weight. He is just so good at, he looks like a damn predator when he's getting ready to fight, with his eyes and the way he's like a wolf.
He's just, I like Khamzat Chimaev being in the UFC, right? And we like good guys. And yeah, we spoke about him maturing and evolving. But I also like bad guys. I also like people that, you don't want to fuck with this guy, you know? And they love him in that part of the world. Oh my God. We went to this Irish bar attached to the hotel. Just having a couple of beers with the boys from TNT, Adam and Nick. And there was these girls came in, right? And they're like major UFC fans. And, you know, girls don't really care, you know, in my opinion, you know, too much. And they were just going on and on about Khamzat Chimaev. Yes, he's the best. He's going to kill this guy. Yes, no one can mess with him.
No, I'd say I don't agree. I say Robert Whittaker did it. I think Robert Whittaker did a great job, because when a guy like Khamzat Chimaev is right on you and swarming you, the best thing that you can do is stay relaxed in the midst of the chaos. And I think Robert Whittaker was doing a great job at that. It's just that, hey, Khamzat is hell in that first round. He is hell when he's dry like that and he's big and strong and he still moves like a welterweight. It's hell for anybody.
Chill, that wasn't just a victory to me. That was a mauling from the first bell. Took him down. You can't let Chimaev get his hands locked. Yes. He looks like he has some of the best grip strength out there.
Over a world champion.
Over a former world champion who's been around and fought everybody in the middleweight division. You know, he hasn't been submitted since 2011. This is only his second time submitted as a pro. Chimaev is a special human being, and I want to see him fight for the belt.
Well, he is something special. It's fun to watch. It's always fun whenever these guys start to really make themselves who you know they're going to be or who you expect them to be. Because a lot of times, Shell, people come in with hype and they don't live up to it. Right now in the UFC, we're very lucky, right? Topuria had hype. He became a champ. Chimaev had hype. He's still doing his thing. Paddy Pimblett had hype. He's getting better as time goes on. The organization is in a great place right now in terms of having young fighters that seem to have the ability to fight not only at the top of their division, but ultimately get all the way to a championship or get themselves championship opportunities.
Did Khamzat just prove that he's the scariest dude in the UFC? I know that's a strange word to use, but when you damage people, when you hurt them and make them surrender, I think scary is fair. And I'm just asking you, is this the boogeyman of the UFC right now?
Si te ha gustado el video, no olvides suscribirte y dejar tu me gusta para más contenido como este.